Enes, do you have any interest in running for office, public office?
I actually do. Yeah,
Nice.
that would be very interesting because
what would you like to do? You'd like to be a member of Congress?
I will actually when the time is right. And shout out to whoever's out there listening. Yeah, of course, I would love to.
Enes Freedom, a.k.a. Enes Kanter, back in February of this year. Is he serious about running for political office?
How would you feel about taking on the job of Secretary of Transportation?
That would be actually interesting. I like that. I saw the video yesterday.
Are you right now making plans to run for public office?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Are you raising money?
Not yet. I haven't started yet, but I started to have conversations with some of my friends and members of the Congress.
Terrific. Enes, thanks very much for breaking the news on this program. Great to see you, sir. Enes Kanter Freedom, you are a superstar, so courageous.
Enes appearing on Fox News and cozying it up with Maria Bartiromo was just another clue about what's next. Now that he's out of the NBA, conservative grifting has taken center stage. Enes has been making the rounds in Washington, which is actually step 2 in raising a lot of money. Step 1, getting the talking points down.
And as if you run for Congress, which I'm hearing you may, I assume your schedule may be a little different.
Right. First of all, I was at the White House correspondent dinner, and I get to watch him, first row. I mean, no disrespect, but this man can barely walk and barely talk, and he's asking 4 more years from us. But I think you just mentioned, I do actually am in touch with so many of my friends in Congress, and they're like, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
We need your voice.
All right, so don't let the smile fool you. The right wants more than just a pickup game from Enes. He is a 6-foot 10-inch prize for the Republican Party. They need Freedom Kanter's voice to co-sign on their identity politics agenda. Enes is Muslim. He's from Turkey, and he's now collaborating with white Christian Republicans. He's attacked LeBron, Nike, Michael Jordan, others over their business deals with China despite human rights abuses.
Enes Kanter slamming Nike over its response to human rights abuses in the country of China.
Comes to China, Nike remains silent. You do not address police brutality in China. You do not say a word about the oppression of minorities in China.
He's talking about the Uyghurs there. Now the NBA star is doubling down, tweeting to the owner of Nike, Phil Knight, how about I book plane tickets for us and let's fly to China together. We can try to visit these slave labor camps and you can see it with your own eyes. Telling LeBron James and Michael Jordan, you're welcome to come along too.
But Kanter Freedom is also providing a helpful assist, if you will, in the right's declared war on transgender athletes.
NBA will not schedule games on Election Day this season as it encourages fans to vote in the midterms. But the league is still staying silent on China. Free agent Enes Kanter Freedom exclusively telling Fox News Digital, quote, the NBA constantly told me we don't get involved in politics. I guess what they mean to say was we don't want to upset China. Kanter Freedom also believes the league, quote, subliminally encourages players to vote for a certain party, despite promoting what it calls nonpartisan civic engagement.
And so they are going to have a conversation with the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. And
look at you! Congratulations!
So we'll see what happens. I was like, only place I want, please just send me somewhere warm.
Come to Florida. We'd love to have you.
You have zip code requirements, do you?
I had a conversation with the governor, DeSantis, and he's like, you need to move here. I was like, yes.
Do it.
I am loving this.
I know you will like this.
Well, congratulations on that potential run.
We don't need Steph Curry to execute this play. I mean, it's the easiest one in the game. You've seen it before in Georgia with the werewolf candidate.
Because the other night I was watching this movie. I was watching this movie called Freak Night, or some type of night, but it was about vampires. I don't know if you know vampires are some cool people, are they not? But I'm going to tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that? I never knew that, so I didn't want to be a vampire anymore. I want to be a werewolf.
You sub Herschel Walker for Freedom Kanter and watch the Republicans run an easy pick and roll, pick and pop. You set that screen in the right position, it's impossible to defend. Freedom Kanter has been propped up on Fox News with appearances over the past year, just like Herschel Walker. And McCarthy is likely right now weighing his options to find the perfect landing spot for Freedom Kanter to score a layup at the polls. I'm trying to show you the play. It's already drawn up. And even though they just used this in that Georgia special election, the Republicans are betting a lot of voters still won't see it coming.